So it took a couple of weeks for me to stop bleeding, and that was hard too. Even though, I had really dealt with the emotions and I had gone through my mourning process, which again was different from everyone's. Um, it was really hard every morning to wake up and have blood. And very hard every time that I went to the bathroom and wiped and there was blood. It was just this like constant reminder of the death of Nugget. And that was hard, the constant reminder. I was just ready for it to be over. I was ready to not be bleeding anymore and to not have to wear a pad anymore and to not have to deal with it so closely anymore, I guess. So that was good. Now, the great thing is, my husband and I are still practicing and we're still very excited about making babies and having babies, and I'm still feeling very encouraged that we're going to be able to do that. Although I'm a little scared. I don't want to rest in that scared. I don't want to rest in that fear, but I wonder what it's going to be like whenever I get pregnant again, and if I'll be a little worried, that little voice in the back of my heart saying, well, you don't really know. You don't really know what's going to happen. And that's true. You really don't. I remember during my pregnancy, I kept having feelings like, oh gosh, what if it's not true? I kept having to take pregnancy tests because I just thought maybe it wasn't even true. And then I thought, well, gosh, what if one day we go take the ultrasound and there's nothing there? And what if we've told all these people and there's really just nothing there and it's just been this big lie? And sure enough, it started to feel like a bit of a lie to me that I was pregnant after I had the miscarriage. I told you that I had saved the amniotic sac, and so I opened it. And it was really cool. Coming from someone who loves science, it was a really cool experience, quite honestly. And the tissue, the thick tissues that would come out, it was really interesting to see how vascularized they were, and how just full of, again, vascularization so that the baby could get nutrients and the blood could pass through. It's just an incredible process that the body is able to do. It's definitely something to be celebrated. But the sac, I expected to find a fetus in it, and there was nothing. And that really surprised me. Like I really thought that I was going to find a fetus, and I wanted that. And instead there wasn't. And as I've done more research, there's an option for that to be what's called a blighted ovum, where something happens at the very beginning and there just really is very little development at all, if any. But yet your body continues to support the pregnancy. And perhaps that's what happened with me. But I really felt cheated, actually. I felt like I had been given a gift of being pregnant and helping to make Nugget, that when I opened the gift, the gift came too early, but then when I opened it, it was empty. I feel like I got an empty gift, and I was really upset about that. God, why would you give me an empty gift? That doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you give people dreams about us having this baby and then us not have this baby? And why would you make me excited about having this baby and all the time and effort I put into helping it to grow in a healthy way, and then I get nothing? I don't even get a little fetus to see that there was anything there. There was nothing. And that was really hard for me for a while.